Hey guys, this is System, and this is all the mod sticks to the sky. Hope everyone has well had an amazing day. Let's go ahead and jump right back into this pretty cool pack here. So, in between episodes, I did quite a bit. So, we're gonna I guess, cover it all really quickly. So over here, I went ahead and set up our void miner. This one is actually for the resource miner, I guess. And it's getting us a lot of junk, but also getting us some good stuff we need, like clay and snow and sand and other stuff we actually need. It's actually even getting us like infested cobblestone. It's really weird, but anyway, a whole bunch of that alabaster, which is what I actually built this I guess new island mostly out of, I guess. Set the alabaster into some bluestone. But yeah, just got this set up. It's working pretty good. Apparently the best way to set these up too is 7 frequency modifiers, so I have those, then 13 bandwidth. So that's what I went with, and that's as per the dev. So that's a thing. Also, we got another dragon here. I think I had this guy last episode, but I never showed him. He's just a level 3 lightning dragon. So this guy is going to be the one that actually does all the processing, just because he's smaller, and the smaller ones seem to move around less. So we go to, I guess, all the mods. Grab that. Go ahead and grab this stuff. This is the kind we need right here. There you go. And this will be the bulk of the material we need from that mod to actually make the ATM stars at some point. So I'm just going to let him do his thing. He's pretty loud when he does it too, but if you get far enough away, the sound actually kind of fades. So that is pretty nice. Another thing I did was, I guess over here, got a compact machine. This one is just a large. I didn't go with the really big one. This one is just doing all the automation for smelting down our ores, right? So just everything we had set up yesterday, a little more cleanly, only using one furnace because that's actually all we need. And yeah, it's just doing what it needs to. Also, I'm not doing emeralds right now. We actually have, if we look here, 9.2 million emeralds, which is pretty awesome. I'm actually doing Certus right now because I can smelt down the Certus into silicon, and silicon is something that I needed. Over here, I added this. This is a XP block. This thing is actually really awesome. This thing is amazing. It can hold massive amounts of levels. You just right click on it, kind of grab your levels. You can see there I have 600 right now. And I tried this one for a while. It doesn't really work that well. It's an XP solidifier, but basically you make this mold for a jelly baby. And then it pumps out these things here with the XP. Each one of them gives you a 50 experience, but you couldn't keep up. This XP block can keep up no problem at all whatsoever. In fact, I should actually break that because I think sometimes it grabs some of the stuff, right? Anyway, that's good there. Also switched over to a vacuumulator. It's able to keep up to the emeralds, no problem. So that is really awesome as well. Do I need this? I don't need this. Let's just despawn that. There you go. Awesome. Let's go ahead and head out here. I guess the last thing I did was down here. Go ahead and check that out. And where is it? It would be right there. I have a hole in the wall, right? There you go. Over here, this is where I'm actually smelting down the Certus. So you can see there it's going insanely fast. And over here, this one is actually doing soulless sand, I think it's called. And that one was just getting me some extra glass. We're going to have a better option for glass here in a bit. But it was just a resource I was getting through the resource miner. Also, I think you can lock the slots on these dags somehow. Because I wanted to use them as storage. But I must have a button conflict. Because whenever I hit it, it doesn't do anything. You see there it says press control to lock. But it's not letting me lock it. So I've just been filling it up with just junk. Because if it ends up empty, then I can't really use them as proper storage. But I did break down my entire wall there. Because we're going to be moving on to the infinite storage pretty soon. So we should have about 2 billion storage, which is awesome. Also, you can see here I'm using a creative exporter and importer. These things are actually really easy to make. So if you go to, I guess, create im, there you go. We'll just create a imp there. There you go. Just really easy to make. And these things are insanely fast. I kind of demonstrate that. This one over here actually has, 5 importers on it to be able to keep up right now. And these are all maxed out, right? So if I actually go and make a creative importer, right? Grab one of them. Grab that. Sweet. Awesome. And then I could probably just break all these, right? So let's actually just get them all out of here. Try not to break a whole bunch of other stuff with this Paxel. Sweet. That's good there. Anything else we need going? Probably this one. We'll leave one until we're done. Oh, don't do that. That doesn't make any sense. Go ahead and do this here. Go ahead and break that puppy. And then we'll need one more cable, I suppose. Let's just pop it right here. Cool. And now, this is probably keeping up even better. It is. It's not going as far as it was. And that's just with one of these. These things are utterly insane. And are some of the best things in my life. And okay, like I said, we're going to go ahead and work on this here, the infinite storage. And I want to get this done. I'll kind of show you the recipe here. I have a broken recipe in there. I need to sort out which one it is. But we can see how much we kind of need for this, right? So if I click start on that, it's going to tell us everything we need. Notice it says we need 2,184 of these. And that's where the recipe is probably broken. But I can go ahead and check that number, right? So if I go to the 256s, there you go. Grab them. Go to 2000, what was it? 2184, I believe. Go ahead and grab that. We have just about everything we need except for the silicon. The silicon is only going to take a couple minutes. We're gaining silicon so fast right now, I'm not concerned about it. That's actually taken care of. We still need massive amounts of glass though. So glass is kind of holding us back. And I want to make it so we can get glass really fast. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and grab a mortar and pestle. Then we'll have to go ahead and make it so we can make the processor super fast as well, probably. And then, yeah, we'll be pretty much done with this. We should have this by the end of the episode, basically, even with that, how many 100,000 was? Anyway, let's go ahead and grab this. Sweet, go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and do that. We're actually going to use some Mahou Tsukai here. So we're going to go ahead and grab the little stabby dagger. Go ahead and grab that. And then I guess we need a piece of wool, right? So let's go ahead and use this. Go ahead and hunt this down. Now we're going to actually use a dimension from this mod to be able to get a large amount of, I guess, sand, so we can smelt it down, right? Anyway, let's head over here. Go ahead and put the dagger in there. That looks good. Awesome. I had to move too. So I tried to do this at one point on glass. When you try to do these cloths on glass, it does not like it when it's underneath. Something I've learned with the mod. It's just a little strange there. Anyway, let's head over here. Awesome. Let's go ahead and just do that right there. Go ahead and pump 3 of those on there. That looks good. Then shift and right click that. Now we're going to get this scroll here. Scroll of the reality marble. This is a dimension. It's kind of like a PvP dimension for the mod, where you gotta look at someone, use the scroll, and pull you both in there. And when one of you dies, I guess the other one can kind of leave. Before that, I don't think anyone could leave. Of course, we can teleport around, so we're not concerned about that. So we're just gonna go ahead and use this thing, right? So there you go, just use it. Sweet. It's gonna drop us into a dimension here. This is the reality marble. It's almost entirely red sand. It should be some red sandstone as well. There's also some of these swords around. They're really just so you can cast that spell that shoots all the swords that are in your inventory. But we're not really worried about that. They'll despawn in like 5 minutes anyway, so not that big a deal. Let's go ahead and head into here though. Awesome. We need to get to the reason we're here, which is actually just glass, right? Let's go ahead and grab marble. That looks good. And then we'll need to go into our bag again, I guess. Grab a builder. Need that. That is going to cut it. Let's get that out of there. That's good. We also need a quarry card, not a shape card. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's grab quarry. Sweet. I guess we'll need a pick. And we'll also need a diamond shovel. That looks good. And that should give us a quarry card. That's good there. And then we'll probably want a dank as well. So we just use that as the storage really easily. And that means we need a dock as well. So let's actually grab a dock. Sweet. And a dank. So yeah, we should be able to smelt this stuff up super quick and actually mine it super quick here. And that's kind of the plan, right? Anyway, let's go grab a builder. Go ahead and just pump that there. We'll want some power on this puppy. So let's just put that on the back. Make sure it's set to blue. Cool. Make sure it's up to chunk load and disable limit as well. Then we need an inventory on top of this. So we'll just do that. Go ahead and grab this puppy right there. And then I guess we need a lever. Go ahead and do that. You can actually make it work without a lever, but sometimes it's a little derpy. I mean, that's good there. Then we need to get the quarry card in there. You can probably just set it to a corner too. So if I just do that, let's actually go to like, let's just make it massive. Doesn't even matter. 255 and 255. Don't even really need to configure it. I'm going to make sure it's actually solid. That's good. And this should be pretty much ready to go, good to go, right? If I go to show here, yeah, we should see the entire area. It's actually going to mine out, which is pretty crazy. Oh, we can use this thing as X-ray. That's actually hilarious. We got X-ray, man. Anyway, that's a thing. So anyway, let's go ahead and remove the preview. We don't need that. We know now that everything's safe except for this, actually. This will end up getting mined at some point, so put it here. Because I set it at that corner, it'll be dependent on what corner you kind of hinge it to. Where the machine can technically mine itself and things connected to it. Actually, I think it protects the machine and 1 block above and 1 block below. I think that's the way it works. Anyway, we should be able to turn this on here. There you go. It's going to start mining things. Oh, it actually grabbed my waystone. Anyway, I guess we can put the waystone right here. Let's call that marble again. Marble, that looks good. Awesome. And now we're actually good to go, right? So we're getting tons of red sandstone and sand, which is exactly what we need. And that looks pretty good. So we want to make this into glass, right? Do we want to do this here? No, we'll actually pipe this over to the other dimension. Let's go to, I guess, ender chest then. Sweet. Grab white. That should be fine. Then we'll just pull this stuff out, right? Probably the best way to do it. Go ahead and grab a pipe. Sweet. No, not a PPE. Don't know what that is. Is it anything like a MRE? I don't know, man. It's just saying random letters now. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab that. What is a PPE? Oh, COVID. Personal protection something? I forget. I forget what the last E is, but I'm sure people let me know. I was wondering why I knew that kind of 3 letters, right? It's kind of like MRE. Let's go to ultimate here. Go ahead and grab that. Sweet. And probably equipment. That's the E. Anyway, that's good there. Then we should be able to set the buffer. I really just want the red sand out of this. So we'll just do this right now. Make sure it's set to that. And it looks like it's getting this. I think there's another material too. Yeah, whatever that is. That's probably the thermal bituminous red sand. Probably going to turn that into crude oil. We may need that later on, I think. But we don't need it right now. It'll always be here either way. So that is good. Let's go ahead and grab that. Sweet. Should start getting red sand in the system. And I'm actually just going to head back, I guess, and set the other one. So if we go back to, I guess, main here. Let's do this. Head back to this one. And switch over on the Solus. Because the Solus doesn't come in that fast. But this red sand's going to come in non-stop, right? So if I actually go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do that. Should start seeing tons of red sand. Tons of glass. It's going to be imported and exported super fast. May want to make some creatives here. So it's actually a little faster. So let's grab you. Go ahead and grab you. Awesome and awesome. Maybe this one gets done. What are you waiting for? Oh, it's right there in front of my face. Let's grab the importer and the exporter. So which one goes on top? The exporter. So we'll have to actually pull that for a sec. Go ahead and grab the exporter right. Put that on the top instead. That looks good. I love that these things don't even need speed upgrades, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Awesome. That's doing that. Then we'll just speed up the bottom as well, because why not? Right there. Oh, did I break the connection? No, we good. Okay, cool. And that should be good. And now it's going so fast you can't even see it. So we go to glass now. You will see. That is how fast we're getting glass. So glass is pretty much taken care of. It's only going to take a few minutes, and then we'll have pretty much all the glass we need for our parts, right? So that is actually awesome and really cool. Now, next thing we're going to have to work on, I guess, is working on making it so we can get the processors way faster, because otherwise it's going to take forever in this ultimate smelting. So what we'll do is check out furnaces, right? So we'll go to Furni. Let's make it a netherite real quick. Yep, that's good. Then we want to upgrade that. What is the order? Is this it? I think it's this here, right? For that. And do this here. Awesome. And then I guess one more. Awesome as well. There you go. And we should be able to make, I guess, processors insanely fast. So that's kind of the plan here. Probably just move it, I guess. Where would I want this? Let's see. I'm going to need something on the top, right? To import. Then we need a wireless heating thing. I guess we could just do it right here, right? I guess we don't even need that. I could just basically put it like right here. That looks good. Let's get it some wireless power, right? So wireless. Check that out. I forget what the recipe on these are. Do I actually have everything I need here? Probably not. Let's go ahead and do that. Sweet. Go ahead and make a comparator. Make ourselves a wireless heat provider. Then I guess we just need to get that kind of linked up there. So let's do you. Cool. Then we'll head back this way and then just pump that in there. So that'll handle the power, right? Then we'll want some more of those creatives. Let's go ahead and grab them. Sweet. Now I found these things. These are like the best things ever. They're probably not the best for lag, right? But at the same time, they're actually pretty good. Actually, we need this here, crafter. What am I doing? Let's make a crafter real quick. Sweet. I guess we don't need the exporter right now. We just need the importer and the crafter, right? So let's actually pump that up there. Make sure that's pointed down. That looks good. We'll need some cables, right? So let's hunt down some cable. Sweet. Get plenty of them. And then just get that linked up any way possible. That should be powered now. And then I guess all we need to do is set up the importer and the recipes. I think that's it, right? I think I'm doing this, right? Then we'll test it out and see how fast it is. It should be ridiculously fast, actually. So that go ahead and I guess move the recipes. One thing I noticed with this thing too, just because how I have my UI size, if I don't have these recipes in the top, right? If they're actually down in the bar, I can't see them in here, right? I can't see below there. So I have to make sure they're in the upper spot. Anyway, that's good there. And if I actually go, I guess, processors right now. So if I say these and go 64, it should be pretty much instant. Yeah, this is going to be crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and do like 500 of those 256Ks and just see how fast this is. I know we don't have the glass quite yet, but we will really soon. So if I go 256K, right? Grab that. Then I'll have to go fix this recipe and see what I messed up on the next one. But anyway, 256K. Let's do 500 of them. Sweet. Go ahead and start them. We have everything we need, right? So it's going to make 600, apparently. There you go. It's going to use a lot of stuff. It has to make a ton of processors, ton of other stuff. I'm not actually expecting this to take very long. So if we actually go to here now, oh, it actually lagged my world a little bit. There you go. Go ahead. Oh, I don't know what that recipe was, but apparently I have the export on that machine set wrong, but I'll fix it. Over here, yeah, just kind of like watch it go. Look at that. Look how fast it's actually making processors. It's actually completely broken. That is so good. That is like the fastest processor production I've ever seen in my entire life. That is so crazy. Now it's on to these ones. It's only gonna make 60,000 of these, right? It's hilarious how fast it's actually doing it. It actually did the first two ones really quick. Once it finishes these ones, it's actually already done all, I guess, 600 of the 256Ks. We basically only have to do that 4 times. And then this is pretty much done. And then have to do the last stages. But the last stages is going to be easy. The last couple stages of the actual part is really not that big a deal. It's just the withering processor pretty much over and over and over. I guess some advanced processors as well. So really easy stuff, man. And yeah, just really rad. That is insane. That is insane that I just did that so quick. Look at that, man. Wow. I can't even get over that. That is actually rad. Oh my goodness. And we got 600 of those, right? So if we actually go to here, go to 256, 600. And then I could probably do another 600. There you go. And we're waiting on glass. So anyway, we're going to have to wait on glass. The glass is coming in, I think. I need to make sure it's still working here. Oh, I derped something. What did I derp up? I derped up something here. Where's my red sand? Why is my red sand going in here? I think I can fix that pretty easy, actually. Go into here and set a spot for it. Nope, that is going to work. Maybe I will pull... Why is it ending up in this ender chest? Huh. I need to sort out why it's doing that. It shouldn't even be going in this ender chest. I set it to a white, white, white. Let me hunt down where I messed up my red sand, man. Because once that red sand is actually smelted and we have our glass, right? We're done this. I just derped something somewhere. Yeah, it is totally derped. It's locked up somewhere. Let me hunt that down. And okay, I went ahead and got everything sorted out, and it's crafting everything now for the infinite storage part. So it's doing it all. It's making tons of processors. It's going to make 100,000 of these ones after it gets through, I guess, all these gold ones. It's actually not going to take that long at all. Probably a couple minutes here, and it's doing a really good job. Oh, I was wondering why it said stored 79,704 of those, but I guess that makes sense. Wow, you need a lot of those. Wow, that's insane. And that's with the, I guess, the parts we already have rafted as well. But that's going to make it so we have our infinite there. I went ahead and fix the solution, I guess fix the problem. I didn't fix the solution. I definitely had a problem here. With this, the red sand was getting pulled out. It was going up the system because other things were going into its slot. So the way you lock these, you actually have to take them out. You go outside, then you hold control, and you do it that way, right? So you can just lock the slot, do that. That way red sand was only going into here. Wasn't, I think it voids off everything automatically. The red sand that would go into that there. So I think that's what's happening. It's just automatically voiding it off, getting rid of it, which I'm fine with. I'll turn that off after this. And then we won't even need these danks anymore. I'm going to be able to pull everything into the system. That's kind of the plan, right? Anyway, that is cool. You see here, this thing is just flying around. It literally only needs 50,000 more processors, and it's done. It's actually insane, utterly, completely insane how fast this thing actually makes processors. We need the, what is it there? If we go to the ultimate, right? No, not ultimate. I keep doing that. It's the infinite, right? Go ahead and grab you. We need one of these housings, right? How do you actually make the housing itself? Guess we'll have to make that afterwards, because otherwise it's just going to gum up, right? I guess I could just tell it to craft one. Do I actually have that recipe in there? Probably not, right? Let's see here. If you go to, is it housing? Oh, I actually have one. There you go. Don't even have to do it. Awesome. So once this is done, we're going to be able to take all of our storage, which it is right now, and yeah, just put everything, right? Literally everything onto this drive. Get rid of all of our drawer walls, all our danks, all that stuff, and pull literally everything into refined storage and not worry about it anymore. So there you go. Infinite storage disk, which is amazing. And then we should be able to come up here, just pop that in there. That has nothing on it. That has 100,000. I'm going to have to pull all the items off. I forget what the item is from refined to do that too. So you go to refined. Isn't there like a IO block or something like that? I forget what it's called. We need a thing that makes it so we can move around the stuff. Is it this? Disk manipulator. So we're going to need one of these, I guess. Okay, let's just go ahead and throw in this recipe for the disk manipulator. So just go here, go to disk, go ahead and actually craft one now. That'd be much more simple to do it that way than manual. And then we just need basically a open cable somewhere. It doesn't need matter where it is. We probably just do it up here somewhere. Let's do it right here temporarily. Maybe right there. There you go. Go ahead and pop that puppy there. This one has nothing on it. We need some upgrades as well. So I guess we'll just do some speed. Yep, grab them. And then a stack upgrade as well. Always need a stack upgrade. Awesome. And we need to move all our items around that are on those other drives currently. So that's actually a big problem. So I guess this tiny one, this big one, and this one. So let's go do that. Head back up. And I think we just pop these in here, right? So that, and that, right? And then I think it just puts it back into the system the way it works. Oh, one of those is empty too. Let's do that one. Sweet. Then you just do that. Then this, I think. Our item's actually moving. Yes, so it's going to take a little bit of time, but not too long at all. I wonder if we could actually speed this up. I hope I don't crash my world doing this. Okay, I can't do it. That's probably a good thing. But this will pull all the items off the drives and put it onto the big one. And then we only have the one infinite drive, which is awesome. And it'll be really cool. Stored 0. Wait, what? What do you mean stored 0? Wait, what? Okay, I have stuff in here. That's actually kind of scary when it says stuff like that, right? Yeah, why does it say 0? Could you at least say the number of items? Wouldn't that be a better way of doing that? I would think, right? That's actually kind of scary. Anyway, we won't worry about that. We're going to start dealing with, I guess, these danks as well. So let's go ahead and actually grab, I guess, this right here. Sweet. And this as well. We can start pulling these things right into the system as well, right? So there's no point of doing it the way we were, I guess. We'll just go ahead and do that and that. Go ahead and grab a importer. Sweet. We'll need a creative importer. Hopefully we have stuff on the system to be able to do this right now. Go ahead and make 4 of those. There you go. Then I should be able to just tell this to import, right? So this here. Why aren't you going to let me do what I want to? You just connect to this now. That is iron or steel. Try that. Go. That should start. Yeah, just pulling things off there super quick. Then I'll probably do it to these other 2 as well. So just go ahead and, I guess, get this one out here, this one out here. Cool. Did I actually get the danks? That is kind of the important thing. And pull all these things into the system, right? There's no reason to pretty much use any storage outside of Refine anymore because we have infinite drive. So let's go ahead and do that. Do this here. Then I guess go ahead and pop this here, that there. And that should just start pulling all those items off, which is awesome. Now there's one more spot I'd like to do this actually. Let's go ahead and see if we can hunt that down. Cool. And yeah, just get it all done, right? Just all taken care of. So all of our bulk storage is done. I'm literally going to pull every bit of this essence into the system because there's no reason not to. So what I'm thinking is we'll just use the buffer chest, which is right here, right? Then I'm pulling it into there. I'll have to pull out of there for right now. But once it's empty, I'll be able to break down this door wall and remove lag out of my world, basically. So I'll just do something like that, I guess. Do that. I'll just do an importer instead. And that should start seeing large amounts of essence being pulled out of here. This may cause some lag, though. Need to see where it's moving items. I'm not going to be able to see it right away. I can see it already emptied out that one, though. Let's see here. It's going to be doing some. Yeah, it is definitely getting it. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of these with almost nothing in them. And once we do, literally, I'll be able to break this drawer wall, make it go away, because drawer walls have always been about lag. Yes, even if you turn away the displays, yes, it does reduce the lag. It still causes lags just having these big giant multi-blocks, right? And it's going to remove all that lag out of my world. And then I'll just have this like buffer chest. And I'll probably actually just pull it straight from the ender chest when we're done here. So yeah, this is going to be a massive improvement to our base all around, especially on the lag front. The smelter that's doing the glass, like I said, these things are going to cause lag too. So I'm going to end up probably turning these off once I have a little bit more silicon and glass, probably about 100,000 glass in the system. I probably already have the silicon actually. Yeah, we have 300,000. That's more than enough. I actually don't need this anymore. I need to go shut that off. But yeah, I'm going to start being very thoughtful about lag in my world. The 116 and this mod pack, because they have so many just straight up OP mods, are very big lag producers. So anyway, let's go ahead and just turn that off right now. We don't need that on. That's good. And then, yeah, I can just go ahead and just shut everything down, get everything into the system. Everything will be routed through refined storage, and everything will be a lot less laggy because it's only one inventory system working with itself, as opposed, 5 inventory systems working all kind of on their own right? So anyway, that is cool. So I got about everything into our system here. I'm just kind of finishing off the last little bit. This one's going to be for our emeralds here. There we go. And that should start all being pulled into the system. Our 9.2 million emeralds right there, which is pretty awesome. So I've had the mob farm, I guess the villager farm, off in this video. It's because I want to reduce the lag. But once I hit 10 million, I'm probably going to shut down the emerald farm anyway, because I don't think we're need any more of that. But yeah, really good, really awesome. And everything's pretty much in. I probably have a couple more ender chests that I have to hunt down. Had to switch over like a resource one, and there's probably a couple more. But once they're all being pulled into the system, everything's just there. The thing did finally update too. So it actually says 23 million. You can see there it's going up pretty quick because it's pulling in all the emeralds. Probably going to go over 30 here in a couple minutes, but I mean, that's nothing. I think this thing can hold 2 billion. I think. I don't think it's actually infinite. I think it's max int. So you may want to be, I guess, wary of that. If you're one of those people that plays your world for months and months and months, you're probably going to need more of those drives, right? So anyway, really good, really awesome. We have our infinite storage disk. And that is just really cool all around. But I think I'm going to go ahead and actually end this one here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. I really like it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. You guys have a good one. See you guys in that video. Later.